Midway upon the journey of our life, I found myself within a forest dark, for the straightforward pathway had been lost. That's from Dante, Inferno, Canto 1. So it's actually the first line of the Divine Comedy.
That's one of my favorites.
I still haven't finished it. I'm about halfway through Inferno.
I've read it like 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, and each
It's
time, like, even though you're reading it, like, because of how it was translated, some of the stuff is, like, kind of hard to understand.
very.
But
It's a tough read.
but it is a fantastic book, and that's. I don't even know how I read it 3 times because it's so long, and it's a long read, but it's a good one.
It's a long read. It's a hard read, but it's
Not a
worth
Harry Potter book, 700 pages, and that shit goes by in an hour, and you're eating lunch.
Yeah, no. What I find really interesting is that a lot of the imagery that's used to describe hell, even in contemporary Christian dogma, comes from the Divine Comedy and not from the Bible.
Well, that's interesting.
Very.
Well, and was it Earl or not Earl? Homer.
Oh, Homer. I thought you were going Simpson for a second.
No, but that's no. Homer doesn't relate to this book. Why do I think? Why am I thinking Homer?
Well, kind of. He kind of does because some of the figures in Homer's poems are present in the story.
Gotcha.
And I believe Homer himself, because they run into Achilles outside the gates. Outside the gates.
It's been a while. I need to refresh.
Yeah.
That's a long one.
But yeah, they run into I forget where they run into Achilles. It's either outside the gate or in one of the circles.
Well, that's yeah, and when he was talking about like walking over, I'm pretty sure this is either that or I'm getting a Supernatural episode mixed in there. Walking, no, that wasn't Supernatural. That was I'll get to this movie in a second, but walking over faces like that are like just in the ground.
Oh, you're thinking of
Gnashing teeth.
Are you thinking of What Dreams May Come?
Happened on there too.
I was gonna say that happened there.
Okay, no, actually, what I'm
but that
thinking
movie directly references Inferno.
Yeah. And that was a beautiful movie.
Oh, it's so good.
Love that. But no, this other movie, it's a newer horror movie, but it's really freaking cool because it's about that. It's as above, so is below, or as above, so below. I think that's what it's called. Oh, it's fantastic. Like these people are like, I think they're in the UK or somewhere, and they're underneath the one of the church, and they're going through the catacombs.
Like Westminster Abbey?
I can't.
Maybe
I
okay.
can't recall.
They're
Anyways,
underneath a church.
So they're underneath a church, and they're in catacombs, right? And they keep going and going and going, and eventually they get to a point, and like literally above the door, at one point, it literally says, "All who enter, ye." How's that word? Abandon all hope. Ye who enter, or all who enter. I can't remember the
I think it's ye.
Yeah, but anyway, and that's what they saw. And as soon as they get past this thing, fucking all shit starts breaking loose. So, like weird shit starts happening. This guy who he was in the military. His guy was killed in like a car bombing, and he was in a car on fire. All of a sudden, it sucks him into the car on fire.
Oh shit!
And the car just shrinks down to nothing. Just dude, it's a wild movie. Anyway, so